Hey everyone, it's me. If you read the title of the video, you already know why I'm here. Originally, I was gonna make this video about having 10,000 subscribers, but I went and fucked off for 2 months, and when I came back, I saw that I now had 11,563. So, thank you. Sincerely.
Yes, sincerely.
That really means a lot to me. Right now, I want to get some stuff off my chest and give you all a bit of insight on what I've been up to. You've probably noticed that content came to a halt on my channel, and I'm sorry about that. Initially, I just stopped because my Shadowplay recording software was having issues that I needed to fix, but then I became occupied with other things, and next thing I knew I was on break from making videos. But I finally got around to fixing Shadowplay, and by fixing I mean I bit the bullet and finally accepted that I had to use the newer version of Shadowplay, which makes me want to jump off the Anne Orlando Cathedral to my death. But that aside, I'll put your minds to rest. No, I'm not dead, and yes, Patches Patrol will continue. Let's be honest, Patches Patrol is my nest egg in the Dark Souls community, and I love the series too much to leave it to the dust, so I'll see it settled. I'm also going to do more Dark Souls PvP videos in the same vein as what I did with the Smough and the Doomfist videos. I like having a little bit of cinematic nonsense added on, like I did in those videos, so it adds a bit more character and depth, you see. Another thing I want to get out of the way is that one story I promised to tell 2 months back, which should also give you an idea of why I take long to post stuff. Remember this video? So here's the deal. This video was originally intended to be a shitpost, but as I worked on it, I became ambitious as usual, and suddenly it turned into a full-fledged project. So, what made this particular project so time-consuming and difficult was that I used too many special effects and tricks during editing. If you look at this particular portion of the project right here, this is the part that gave me the most hell to deal with. Each of these boxes is a recording of me as a specific Dark Souls character walking across the screen, all keyframed and decked out with effects and layered on top of one another. This made rendering the video a complete and total nightmare! Look at it this way. Normally when you render videos with any editing software, you render 1 or 2 lines of footage. In this case, I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, God knows how many more clips all layered over top of one another, and with special effects applied to each one. So in essence, for this part I had to render 12 plus video clips all at once. This made my computer and Sony Vegas absolutely shit themselves. They both cannot handle this much of a heavy load during rendering. So, rather than let all my hard work recording go to waste, I had to go through with a different method which I coined as hell splitting. Stay with me now. Hell splitting is taking the offending portions, splitting them in half, and then rendering them together in a separate sub-project, tinier versions of the whole video to create one solid clip. Doing this created less of a load on my PC and editor during rendering, which would enable me to actually render the full video together. But sometimes splitting even the clips in half wasn't enough because they were still way too detailed and complicated to render. It still couldn't handle it. So I had to take the split sub-projects and split those down again into smaller portions, but that still wasn't enough, and I couldn't render that either. So I had to take the splits and cut those down in even smaller portions. And sometimes even that fucking wasn't enough, and I had to split even goddamn more, and sometimes even that! And this is the result. All of this. These are all the split clips rendered, which I would then put together again. Once I had it all, I put it together in a full complete video, and as you can see, it's a lot cleaner now. And if that whole shebang wasn't enough to contend with, I still had the whole recording stuttering going on at the time. And of course the recording stuttered the most when this asshole was on screen. So basically that's the story right there, and it'll give you a nice clear idea of the kind of shit I put up with when I'm dead set on making something. I think Patches says it best.
I won't ask for thanks, but I certainly deserve it.
One more thing I gotta get out of the way. A lot of you have asked if I'll make a Discord group for all this in the future. I'll give you the short answer. Yeah, probably. It depends on some things. If I make one, trust me, you'll know. So, with that all said, once again I extend my humblest of thank yous to all of you who've stuck around with me. You folks are the ones who keep me going with this, and I cannot thank you enough. Before I end this, I want to throw a question your way. At some point, I'm going to branch out from doing just Dark Souls videos, because those will get stale eventually. Would you guys be interested in full recorded playthroughs of other games? I'm not hoping to be the next PewDiePie or anything, just looking to have more content to give out since I do play quite a bit of other nonsense with my pals, so let me know what you think. With that all said and done, thank you. I'll leave you with some clips to enjoy. Bye-bye.
Gloves are off of the turkey now!
Fuck.
Nice shooting, Tex.
Nope. 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 Nope.
I dodged and still got hit, yes. I dodged, didn't work. Well, I'm dead.